So you keep hearing about new CDL crackdowns and immigrant drivers being disqualified. Well, this isn't a debate. It's enforcement now. And if your business depends on drivers, then this video is a must.
Hey, real quick, I'm about to drop some game on this video, but first I want to say, if you're new to the box truck business or already in the game and you don't have a clear blueprint to follow, then you need to check out my free webinar. That's where I break down exactly how I built my box truck business from scratch. I go over the 7 mistakes that most owners make that cost them time and money. And I also show you how I use business credit to grow my operation without touching my own cash. So if you're serious about winning in this space, click on the link in my bio and watch the free webinar. Trust me, it'll save you a lot of stress. All right, now back to the video.
And you're probably asking yourself, well, what's changing now? Well, here's the new reality. The U.S. Transportation Department has issued emergency rules restricting non-citizens from getting or renewing certain commercial driver's licenses. Only drivers who hold specific employment visas H-2A, H-2B, E-2 will now qualify for non-domiciled CDLs. And states are being forced to audit and revoke improperly issued licenses or lose federal highway funding. Now, existing license holders, they aren't immediately stripped, but when their CDL comes up for renewal, there'll be stricter vetting that kicks in. Plus, new rules reinforce that English proficiency is mandatory, so drivers must understand signs and communicate with officials. So you're probably saying, well, why is this happening? Well, they're doing this for a few reasons, all right? Let's start with safety concerns. Some crash investigations have found that majority of immigrant drivers, they couldn't pass English or signage tests. That's not good, all right? Also, licensing abuse and compliance failures. A lot of audits have uncovered widespread licensing irregularities in multiple states. And with political and funding leverage, states must comply or face funding cuts. So let's talk about how this impacts you and your fleet. Well, here's what this crackdown means for your business. The driver availability shrinks. Many non-citizen drivers may no longer qualify or renew their CDL. Wage pressure rises. Fewer qualified drivers will equal higher wages and tighter bidding. Route disruptions. Cross-border lanes and drayage, they might be hit the hardest, okay? Legal and liability exposure. Now, if a driver doesn't meet the new criteria, your liability and insurance risk, it will increase. Forced turnover and instability. Drivers previously stable might lose eligibility and renewal. So here's the truth. If you built your fleet heavily on non-domiciled or immigrant drivers without vetting their legal status, this crackdown exposes your weakness. You can't rely on shifting legal frameworks. And trucking, your backbone is your team and their compliance. And when rules change, you either adapt or get left behind. Now, I'll give you some smart moves to safeguard your business. Here's how you protect your company. Audit every driver's visa, their citizenship, or their CDL type. You hire drivers with stable legal status, and you train English proficiency for future hires. Always plan for turnover and build buffer capacity. All right. You stay updated on renewal compliance schedules and don't over depend on drivers that you can't legally defend when the rules change. Use this shift as a filter. The strong operators will adapt, the weak ones will fall away. Now, this crackdown isn't about politics. It's about roads, safety, and legal legitimacy. Your business can survive it, but only if you face it head on. So if you want the full blueprint on how to hire drivers for your business the right way, go watch my free webinar. I break it down step by step. Hit the link in my bio and I'll see you over there. And don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when I drop a new video.